Back, guys. So now we have to actually style up this form a little bit so we can make it beautiful, and we need to add some text here as well. We forgot uh, this to this form, so let's do both of the things. So first of all, let's go to the first form and add a strong tag and say email and strong close, and also here strong and say password and strong close. Control S to save. This I have added to the first form, which is in the header. Here I'm talking about this. Just refresh and you see email and password. Now this picture is a little bit inside the content area, so I want to just a little bit move it towards this left side area. For that I have added the margin right 40 pixel. I will make it margin left 40 pixel, but not 40 pixel, minus 40 pixel. So minus means it will go minus the other way. So just Control S to save and refresh. You can see this is now a little bit on this side. Now we have to now just stylize this whole form. Basically we have here, first of all I will add an H2 tag and we'll say sign up. Here this is just a generic text. Control S to save and refresh the page and you see sign up here. So the first thing is to just move down and add some call span to this TD. Call span is equal to 6, and just refresh the page and you will see this will be center line, but we need to actually go to the style.css file. First of all, add an ID to this. First of all, comment here, basically content area starts. Just copy the whole thing so we can identify which is the content area, basically. Now just come here and the content area is ending here, ends. Now add an ID to this div, which is for the form. This will be form 2. So now go to CSS file and hash with the hash sign, create an ID with form 2, but we'll target the input tags. Okay, no, first of all the form 2 itself. So the first thing is the float, which will be right because we have given lib to the picture, so this will be right. Just refresh the page and you can see that that is there. And now margin top, we will say margin top will be 20 pixels, so little bit it will be there, a little bit margin it will have. And the next thing is now to just say form 2 input, inside input takes inside the form 2. Width will be 250 pixel, height will be 20 pixels, padding will be 10 pixels. Control S to save and refresh the page. You see this nice buttons right there, first name, last name. We can also add a border, basically border 1px solid black and border radius 5px. Control S to save refresh the page, and you can see the now it's looking more beautiful, nice. So the same we can do for these two select boxes. This is also very easy to do. Just copy this thing and paste it here and say form to select, style up the select box, and just say width should be the same 250 pixels, height should also be the same 20 px, and the border radius and border will be the same as well. The border radius is actually, it makes some corners to the borders. Now refresh and you can see this as well. You can make it a little bit more bigger by saying 280 pixel should be the width, and no, sorry, that was fine. Actually what we need to do is to add the padding, because the padding is there above. So 10 pixel is the padding. Now just refresh the page and you can see here the padding 10 px, and we don't need the height for this because this will not work. Now it's fine. We can little bit increase the size to make it perfect. Press, now it's perfect, everything is nice. Now let's work on the button. So just copy this little bit from there, and below that paste it here and say form to button, and the button will have something like padding 10 and width 270. Control S to save and just refresh the page, and you can see the button is like this. Now for the button we need to say margin left will be 30 px to make it center. Margin margin 100 px from the left. We can make it a little bit, it has gone there. Margin 70 pixel will be okay, I think. Yes, now it's fine, looking nice, good. And what we can do for this text which is not looking beautiful, we can just say id form to h2. So a little bit padding 5 px and margin, let's check only with the padding it's working or not. Yes, it's working. So margin left 50 px. Control S to save, and now see here, I think we should do the same like the button with this. So let's say let's make it 80 px, 80 pixels. Refresh the page. Now it's looking nice, but if we make it 100 then it would be more better. Okay, so this is the simple layout, simple nice layout we have designed in CSS. I am not a designer, I am a developer basically, but just to teach you something in CSS as well, so it was necessary to design this. So we can say font family will be sensational. It is a nice font here. Sensational did not work. Okay, let's make it Comic Sans MS. Okay, that's nice, fine. And for the button, however, we can use the same thing, like button, copy this, put it here, and button colon hover. Simply just say background color will be blue and color will be white. Control S to save, fresh, and you can see here. So it's ready now in front of you. This is our simple layout. So in the next lecture we'll come and we'll create the simple and very nice footer for this layout. So after that the layout will be completed, and then we will start work on the PHP in validating this form and then getting the data from this form. So what we have done so far in this lecture, we just created this form ID in this style.css file and just added some styles to the inputs and the a float and some inputs, some styles for the inputs, import select box and for button etc. And this form is actually here, you can see inside the div id form 2, and it ends basically here. After that we need to just add the footer to make it perfect, I mean a layout, so we can complete this and can move to next lecture. So see you in the next lecture.